ordinance for adoption. Clerk of the board, would you please read the ordinance by title?
Ordinance number 782-2017, an ordinance of the County of Union, State of New Jersey, authorizing the guaranteed payment of, principal of, and interest on, not to exceed $8 million aggregate principal amount of county guaranteed lease revenue bonds, Series 2017, Union County Family Court Building Project, Elizabeth, issued by the Union County Improvement Authority for the purpose of providing additional security therefore and determining certain other matters in connection therewith.
Thank you. As this is an adoption of an ordinance, I now open the meeting to the public for comment on this ordinance only. That's pending ordinance 782-2017. Is there any members of the public who wish to comment on this ordinance? Please step forward, and please remember the 5-minute time limit.
Good evening, Chair Bergen, ladies and gentlemen of the Freeholder Board, Bruce Patterson, Garwood. This was an $8 million bond. It went in front of the Department of Local Finance Board yesterday, and they approved it. Just prior to that, I had sent some OPRAs over to the Union County government and the UCIA, which is the Union County Improvement Authority, asking for a lot of detailed backup of the change orders that are forcing this extra $8 million cost overrun of the family courthouse. And I'll tell you, the paperwork that I got, I reviewed it, and I sent a letter to the local finance board with a lot of my concerns, which they recognized the letter. They had to approve the bond only because of the expediency of trying to finish this project, which is now, I don't know, about 1.5 years overdue. However, they said that the UCIA, my letter of concerns is now in the UCIA's lap to explain a lot of the issues that I raised. And I'm not going to go into the detail, but roughly what it was, in looking at the expenditures, there's like misallocation of monies, there's duplication of monies, there's unsubstantiation of costs, there are rubber stamping costs without any detailed backup. It was extremely poor financial controls as we're hitting this overrun of $8 million. This right now is all alleged because it's in my letter. This is what I saw. The Union County Improvement Authority is going to have to respond to the local finance board, and then I'll see what their response is. But I'll tell you, it's a boondoggle, it's a travesty, wasted. When Freeholder Sullivan was a freeholder, he says, oh, the state made us build this. Well, they didn't make them build that building. I mean, the 4-story glass enclosed, flying buttress roof, extremely expensive building. No, they wanted a court building. You guys, not you guys, but whatever, whoever's in control, just blew it way out of proportion. It was a cash cow for all sorts of people. Possibly, hopefully, a criminal investigation will actually come out of this. But anyway, who knows? That's only my guess. But the problem here is the people at the UCIA have no experience whatsoever. In fact, nobody has any experience that was involved. Netta, who came on board as the architect, had no experience in developing a courthouse, and so we had major issues in design. He even admits that he had design issues. We're talking about the head of the UCIA, Director Sullivan. As soon as he came on board as the director, within months, the Union County Watchdog Association, John Berry is here, and I thank them very much. I find out he's pilfering like tens of thousands of dollars into his pocket without authorization. The right-hand person of the UCIA, Director Sullivan, is Linda Stender. She's the one that was caught with her husband, scamming Habitat for Humanity for a larger... Tell me I'm saying something wrong here. Linda Stender, caught with her husband, scamming the Habitat for Humanities for a larger house down the shore.
Attacks. Talk about the ordinance if you like.
I'm talking about the people in control at the UCIA. I'll tell you right now, and you guys basically embrace them. You embrace the criminality. It's wonderful. Unhappy, kumbaya, dark tax. Okay, right here. But that's my issues. One thing, I do have one question that somebody could answer, hopefully. And I'll send you my letter, by the way, so at least you have it in your possession. But the question is, in this request of $8 million, they mentioned about furniture costs. I saw nothing about furniture costs in that. If somebody could just explain if that $8 million really does include furniture costs, or what the furniture costs are, and are they going to be outside and asking for more money, or inside the original bond? But that's actually my question on that. But I made a lot of statements. I guess I made some accusations that hopefully will be cleared up. But, you know, we got some major issues at the UCIA. And it happens when you're politically connected. Hey, what's a little connected?
Mr. Patterson, talk about the ordinance, so thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Sullivan, maybe you can answer the question concerning the furniture.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm sorry I don't have a tie on tonight. The question of the furniture, if that's the answer, the state is paying for the furniture. They have their own contracts, and that's separate and apart from anything that's involved in this ordinance. So, again, that's a responsibility of the state, and the state has paid in the full cost of the furnishings in the building.
Thank you. Any other members of the public wishing to address ordinance 782-2017 only? Seeing none, I'll close that portion of the meeting and ask for the chairman of the fiscal committee, Freeholder Mirabella, to please move the ordinance.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will move ordinance 782-2017 for final reading and authorize the clerk of the board to advertise that in accordance with the law.
Please have a second.
Second.
Moved by Freeholder Mirabella, seconded by Freeholder Carter. Clerk of the board, please call the roll.
Freeholder Carter?
Yes.
Freeholder Estrada?
Yes.
Freeholder Kowalski?
Yes.
Freeholder Mirabella?
Aye.
Freeholder Wright?
Yes.
And Chairman Bergen.
Yes.
Chairman, you have 6 votes in the affirmative.
Thank you. We now move to